Hi, in this video we are going to discuss about the pneumatic and the hydraulic actuation system of the mechatronics subject module 5. In this, what is the actuation system and what is the components of pneumatic systems? These are all the things we are going to see. Now first is actuation system is the one which is having a more number of elements, the control elements which is used for the transformation of one output of the microprocessor what we are getting. So because it's a mechatronic system, so what we are getting is to do a useful work. So mechatronics or the control system are giving some signals or giving some works to the output device. That device is going to actuate. So this how it is going to be actuated. That's what here the actuation system takes place. So the elements of the system which makes a control gives the would take the control of microprocessor and to convert into some another form, which is the actuation system. So here it may be the movement what we are getting may be a linear one or it may be a rotary one. And linear normally we need some linear movement for pulling a load or pushing a load, and they may be for pumping the water from one tank to overhead tanks. So movement of water or liquids from one end to another one. These are all some elements which is needed. So there are the actuation systems, some types of there, just like hydraulic, pneumatic actuator, electrical, mechanical actuators like. So here we can see some actuators which are used in the industries. So a cylinder we can see hydraulic actuator, pneumatic actuator, and electrical actuators. These are all the things where the components inside works based on what is the media what we are going to use. So hydraulic oil, if you use, it's a hydraulic system. If you use pneumatic, that is the air, it will call the pneumatic system. And only electrical, if you use that electrical systems, magnetic system, like that it is there. Let me see one system, one type of system, that is a pneumatic system here. A pneumatic system or the systems that use gas or pressurized air to move a cylinder. Okay, so where we are using compressed air, with the help of the compressed air, if you move a system, move a piston or move rotate any cylinder, rotate any components parts, that is called the pneumatic system. So the medium what we are using here is the air, compressed air. And the components, there are some components which are used for the pneumatic systems. Here we can see that first one is air from the atmosphere. So in the bottom we are going to use this air, atmospheric air. So then it will go for air filter. So then actually here the compressor is used. So compressor for compressing the air inside, and then it sends to the air cooler where it is getting cooled. Then storage of the reservoir takes place. For after compressing, the compressed air may be getting stored for some time, so for the further usage. So until that it will be getting compressed in the reservoir. Then FRL unit is the one which is fluid control system. It's a filter, regulator, and lubrication system it is. Then we can have a directional control valve where the control valves which is used for controlling the direction of the flow. So water or liquid, it can flow with this any direction, which direction we want to make it. So the flow may be in one direction or in the another direction is controlled by the control valves, and this piston moves up and down because of this movement of water or liquid in either side. So these are all called cylinders which will be used for moving the piston has to move with the help of the hydraulic actuator. So this is the pneumatic, sorry, this is the pneumatic system. So let me see the components inside. So first one is the air filter. So whenever we are going to compress air, we are getting from the environment. So air filters are the very most important thing which filters the contaminants from the air. So it filters unwanted particles in the air and it sends only air to the compressor. So compressor is the device where the air is getting pressurized inside the cylinder combustion chamber. so that compressor it gets pressurized the air. After that, it's once the air is getting pressurized, the temperature is also getting increases because of when it is getting pressure increases, temperature always increases. So to that, to reduce that, air cooler may be used, and the control valves, then it follows through the actuators. That is where the electrical motors, it's rotated for the compressor. It is used for the compressing the element, compressing the air, and the air control valves, the control valves which is filter regulators. Okay, they will control the flow of air with the pressure, what pressure has to maintain, and how much amount of flow should be there, everything, and wind, which direction it should be. So these control valves which are used for the flow of fluid, and then finally these cylinders will be used for it. So the air is sent backward after completion of the work, because it's atmospheric air only. And the components of the pneumatic system, you can see the filter, regulator, lubricator. The symbols are like this only, and a combination of FRL unit is a filter, regulator, and lubricator. Lubrication is also needed for the piston movement. If continuously, if it moves, then it will get heated up and get wear. So a lubrication also is needed for with the air. And advantages of it is easily transported. If you see the media of air, normally air is unlimited supply, so we can get it from atmosphere. So and it is freely available, and it can be transported from one place to another place very easily through pipes. And it is after the completion of the work, then the gases are released to the atmosphere directly. So no need of any purification process and all, directly it is possibility. So that is one thing. And durability, reliability, that components which is made for pneumatics is highly durable. It's not get damaged easily that much. And the it is safety. When explosion takes place, even explosion will not take place, even though if it there, that do not create much effort on it. And they will not get heated up because of overheated, they are not getting heated up much. So this area, the environment is also not getting affected. So these are all the advantages of the pneumatic system. And disadvantages, if you see, low accuracy. Normally this pneumatic system will have very less accuracy. We cannot stop exactly where we want, and the loading of thing is too heavy loads we cannot drive. So we can lift or we can operate only lesser loader thing. And the before using this pneumatic, before using this drive, we need to compress this. So the process is pre-process is needed for compressing, or that is filtering and compressing, everything is needed. Relatively low accuracy will be there, and uneven moving speed. So speed of the compressor will be suddenly we cannot move in a constant speed. So since it's a compressed air is there, the movement will be not able to control this movement. So and the area wherever it is, that noise will be produced, more noise will be there always. With this, the area is fully of vibration, that's noisy area will be there. So this is the common disadvantages of the pneumatic system. But when comparing to the hydraulic things, and the safety, as we see, this safety is very important and environmental friendly. So this pneumatic system can work without any free level of cleanliness. So high level of cleanliness will be there. And economically, when compared to other actuation system, the pneumatic is very economic, very cheaper, and very lightweight also. So these are all the advantages of the pneumatic system. So we can use the pneumatic system where the lesser load possibility is there, and the environmental cleanness we can use this for. Okay, so design is simple when compared to hydraulic complex. Hydraulicity is complex, but here it is the simple design, and it will be the reliable components are very reliable, and durability will be more. Okay, next class we will see about the hydraulic systems and other systems actuation.